When looking for a quarterback this week, and I know he missed last week's game with a rib injury, but Justin Fields of the Bears could be what you need for the fantasy playoffs. He has at least 38 rushing yards in his last 4 games. He's thrown touchdowns in 4 of his last 5. It's that rushing floor that could turn into upside, that could help a team in need of a quarterback make that push. At running back, now the first is the obvious one. He is rostered in about 50% of leagues, but in the off chance that Alexander Mattison is available, that's the priority ad, obviously. Dalvin Cook injured his shoulder. We don't know how much time he's missing. Not expected to be a season ender, but any week of Mattison is potentially a good week of Mattison because in weeks 3 and 5, he had 171 yards in the first game, and in week 5, 153 and a touchdown. And so, yes, he could bring you week winning upside. And then the regular running back ad for this week is one I should have mentioned last week, but Matt Breida of the Buffalo Bills. He's seen a 32% snap share in each of the last 2 games. Zach Moss was a healthy scratch. Now Breida went from 6 touches to 6 touches in the second game to 15 last week in a really difficult matchup against the Saints, but he had 50 yards and 2 touchdowns in his first game. Came back with 67 again, those 6 touch games, and then last week again, rough Saints defense, 55 yards and a touchdown. Wheels up on Matt Breida. Devin Singletary was in garbage time when the subs were on the field. That's a good indicator for Breida. Now at wide receiver, flying under the radar, although he played on Thanksgiving, people will write it off as a one-game wonder. Deshaun Jackson went 3 for 102 and a touchdown. He did draw a defensive pass interference, but what I want to focus on is his snap share. His first game with the Raiders, 17%, second game, 34%, and 48% snap share last week. So this means he's becoming a regular in that offense, and the Raiders do like to throw deep, and Jackson can easily get open, as we've seen earlier in the season in limited action, and certainly now with the Raiders. And at tight end, yes, a lot of injuries are occurring, but Cole Kmet is a player to watch. Now, I know Jimmy Graham's been active in the red zone lately, but Kmet in the last 3 games has a 6 catch for 81 and an 8 catch for 65, and those are, again, in his last 3 games he's had those, so he has real upside. There's certainly downside, but not many tight ends are putting up those kind of numbers. Good luck this week, and let's get those free agents.